Jai Gurudev, in Grey's Anatomy, characters face profound emotional challenges that test their mental fortitude. How do Shakti Kriya Yoga and Sudarshan Kriya enhance mental resilience and help individuals cope with emotional turbulence? Jai Gurudev, yeah, Shakti Kriya Yoga and Sudarshan Kriya are specifically designed to strengthen the mind and emotional resilience. Shakti Kriya Yoga awakens the body's dormant energy, allowing for increased vitality and mental clarity. It helps individuals stay calm, focused, and grounded even in difficult situations. Sudarshan Kriya works on the breath, releasing stored stress and emotional trauma, making it easier for the practitioner to manage overwhelming feelings. Both practices are incredibly effective at fostering mental resilience, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who, through their experiences, learn to overcome emotional challenges and grow stronger for them. Characters in Grey's Anatomy often struggle with finding inner peace amidst chaos. How do Sudarshan Kriya and Satsang help in restoring peace and balance in the midst of daily challenges? Sudarshan Kriya helps release stress by harmonizing the body and mind. It is designed to deeply cleanse and rejuvenate the mind, allowing one to experience a state of inner peace. Even amidst chaos, when practiced regularly, Sudarshan Kriya acts as a grounding force, helping individuals return to a state of balance and calm. Satsang, the company of like minded individuals, further reinforces this sense of peace. It creates a community of support and shared wisdom, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. In Grey's Anatomy, the characters often find solace in each other during crisis, much like how Satsang offers a nurturing environment for spiritual growth and peace. The theme of healing runs throughout Grey's Anatomy. How does Ayurveda contribute to holistic healing, addressing both physical and emotional well being? Ayurveda is a holistic system of medicine that emphasizes the balance of the body, mind, and spirit. It teaches that true healing occurs when we address all aspects of our being, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Ayurveda uses tailored remedies, including herbal treatments, diets, and lifestyle adjustments to restore balance and promote health. In Art of Living, Ayurvedic principles are integrated into daily life through mindful eating, proper sleep, and routines that nurture both the body and mind. In Grey's Anatomy, the characters often undergo healing, not just physically but emotionally as well, which aligns with the Ayurvedic approach to healing the whole person, not just the symptoms. The characters in Grey's Anatomy often experience spiritual epiphanies during times of crisis. How do Art of Living practices help individuals cultivate spiritual awakening and clarity during challenging times? Art of Living practices such as Sudarshan Kriya, Sadhana, and Satsang are designed to facilitate deep spiritual awakening in times of crisis. When the mind is overwhelmed, these practices provide the tools needed to quiet the mind and gain clarity. By connecting with the inner self, individuals are able to see beyond the immediate stress and find higher meaning and purpose, much like how characters in Grey's Anatomy experience personal awakenings during moments of deep crisis. These spiritual practices allow individuals to transcend their challenges and realize their true potential, higher potential, finding peace amidst turmoil. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters seek forgiveness and healing. How do practices like Gayatri, Japa, and Seva contribute to healing relationships and fostering forgiveness? Gayatri Japa and Seva are both powerful practices for healing relationships. Gayatri Japa purifies the heart and mind, helping to release anger, resentment, and grudges. It clears negative emotions and opens the space for compassion and understanding. Seva or selfless service helps individuals step outside of their ego and contribute to the well being of others, fostering an environment of love and forgiveness. These practices support the healing of emotional wounds and help individuals forgive others and themselves, much like the healing journey is seen in Grey's Anatomy, where characters learn to forgive, let go of past pain, and rebuild their relationships. Many characters in Grey's Anatomy wrestle with their inner conflicts. How do the teachings of His Holiness Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji, particularly in Satsang, help individuals resolve inner conflicts and find peace? The teachings of Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji encourage individuals to move beyond the mind's constant chatter and connect with their deeper peaceful self. Satsang provides a space for inner reflection where individuals can explore their emotions, thoughts, and beliefs in a supportive, non judgmental environment. Through the wisdom shared in satsang, individuals often experience shifts in perspective, allowing them to resolve inner conflicts and regain peace. In Grey's Anatomy, Characters often undergo inner transformations through self reflection and conversations with others, which mirrors the profound peace that can rise through the practice of satsang. Finally, what is the key takeaway from the Art of Living philosophy that resonates with the lessons of healing, growth, and resilience in Gray's Anatomy? The key takeaway from the Art of Living philosophy is the understanding that healing, growth, and resilience comes from within through consistent sadhana, the power of Sudarshan Kriya, and a deep connection with one's inner self. Individuals can overcome even the most challenging situations with grace and peace, just as the characters in Gray's Anatomy find healing and growth through their experiences. Art of Living provides a roadmap for navigating life's trials with spiritual wisdom, emotional resilience, and a sense of purpose. The journey toward healing, much like the characters' paths, is ultimately about reconnecting with our true self, embracing love, and living with intention. Jai Gurudev, in Gray's Anatomy, the characters often confront difficult memories and unresolved trauma. How do practices like Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda help individuals release past emotional wounds and move forward? Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda are both instrumental in healing emotional trauma. Sudarshan Kriya, through its rhythmic breathing patterns, works on the deeper layers of the mind and body, clearing stored stress and unresolved emotions. It releases negative emotional patterns and helps individuals find peace with their past. On the other hand, Ayurveda emphasizes the balance of body, mind, and spirit, recommending holistic treatments such as diet, herbs, and lifestyle changes to heal emotional wounds. Together, these practices help individuals free themselves from past trauma, just as the characters in Gray's Anatomy often face their past pain and work through it to heal and evolve. Through these tools, people are empowered to let go of old emotional baggage and embrace the present with renewed energy and peace. Many characters in Gray's Anatomy struggle with self worth and self doubt. How do the sadhana practices in satsang help individuals build confidence and self acceptance? Sadhana and satsang offer a profound approach to cultivating self acceptance and confidence. Sadhana, a regular spiritual practice, helps individuals connect with their true self and dispels the negative thought patterns that lead to self doubt. Through this daily practice, individuals develop a deep inner peace and clarity, enabling them to recognize their inherent work. Satsang, the gathering of like minded individuals, offers a space for sharing experiences, wisdom, and support, reinforcing the sense of connection and self empowerment as the characters in Gray's Anatomy navigate their insecurities and learn to embrace their value. Satsang serves as a vital reminder that we are all part of a larger supportive community that celebrates our unique contributions and strengths. In Gray's Anatomy, characters often experience personal transformation through crisis. How do the teachings of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji, particularly Shakti Kriya, help individuals tap into their inner strength during times of crisis? Shakti Kriya is a transformative practice designed to awaken dormant energy within the body, enhancing strength, vitality, and resilience during times of crisis. This practice empowers individuals to move beyond feelings of fear and helplessness, tapping into their internal power and fortitude. By shifting from a state of anxiety to one of clarity, practitioners can act with greater focus and confidence, much like the characters in Gray's Anatomy who face personal or professional crisis but are able to draw on their inner strength to persevere and emerge stronger. Shakti Kriya helps individuals navigate life's challenges by activating their internal resources, enabling them to rise above adversity with grace. In Gray's Anatomy, relationships often between characters can be messy and complex. How do the practices of Gayatri Japa and Seva help in nurturing harmonious relationships and fostering emotional healing? Gayatri Japa and Seva both offer transformative ways to cultivate harmony in relationships. The Gayatri Mantra is known for its power to purify the mind and heart, creating space for love, understanding, and compassion. Chanting the mantra brings a sense of calm and clarity, which is essential when navigating difficult emotional terrain in relationships. As seva or selfless service nurtures relationships by encouraging individuals to act from a place of generosity and unconditional love rather than from ego or personal gain. In Gray's Anatomy, characters often find healing in their relationships when they step beyond their personal interest to help others, much like the practice of seva, which fosters unity and emotional healing. In Gray's Anatomy, medical professionals often face burnout due to the intensity of their work. How can Ayurveda and Sudarshan Kriya help people manage stress and prevent burnout? Ayurveda and Sudarshan Kriya are both incredibly effective in managing stress and preventing burnout. Ayurveda offers a personalized approach to self care, teaching individuals to eat foods that balance their specific constitution, get proper rest, and follow routines that support mental and physical well being. By understanding one's dosha or body constitution, individuals can make lifestyle choices that prevent imbalance and stress. Sudarshan Kriya, by calming the nervous system and releasing accumulated stress, helps individuals stay centered and relaxed even in demanding situations. Both practices provide the tools necessary to maintain physical, mental, and emotional health, which is essential for preventing burnout in high stress professions, just as in Grey's Anatomy, where doctors face extreme pressure and often need strategies to maintain their well being. In Grey's Anatomy shows how vulnerability plays a role in healing and growth. How do sadhana and Sudarshan Kriya foster a sense of vulnerability and emotional openness? Both sadhana and Sudarshan Kriya create a space for emotional vulnerability and openness. Sadhana, by helping individuals deepen their connection with their true self, encourages the release of emotional defenses and the embracing of vulnerability. It cultivates inner strength and openness, allowing us to express our emotions authentically and without fear of judgment. Sudarshan Kriya, with its powerful cleansing effect, helps clear emotional blockages, allowing suppressed emotions to surface and be released in a safe, controlled environment. This emotional liberation is essential for healing and growth, just as we see the characters in Grey's Anatomy grow stronger and more open through their vulnerabilities, ultimately forming deeper, more meaningful connections with others. In Grey's Anatomy, there is a theme of self discovery as characters navigate their personal and professional lives. How do practices like Gayatri Japa and Pranayama guide individuals toward greater self awareness? Gayatri Japa and Pranayama are both powerful tools for cultivating self awareness. Gayatri Japa connects individuals with higher wisdom, helping them align their actions with their deeper purpose. The practice purifies the mind, allowing practitioners to see beyond the surface and recognize their true nature. Pranayama, through conscious breathing, brings awareness to the present moment and helps clear mental distractions, making it easier to access deeper states of awareness. In Grey's Anatomy, characters often go through periods of self discovery, exploring who they are and what they want from life. Gayatri Japa and Pranayama serve as spiritual tools that guide individuals on a similar path of self realization, helping them connect with their highest potential. Characters in Grey's Anatomy often deal with feelings of guilt and regret. How do the teachings of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji and Satsang help individuals release guilt and embrace self forgiveness? Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji teaches that guilt often stems from the attachment to past mistakes and the inability to forgive ourselves. Satsang, the gathering of like minded individuals for spiritual reflection, plays a key role in releasing guilt. In Satsang, individuals share their stories, confront their emotions, and are reminded of their inherent goodness and the power of forgiveness. Through this process, people can release past guilt and embrace a sense of self acceptance. The teachings encourage individuals to see each mistake as a lesson and to move forward with a greater wisdom and compassion, just as the characters in Grey's Anatomy learn to forgive themselves and others. These practices help individuals to let go of the burden of guilt, making space for healing and growth. In Grey's Anatomy, there is a constant exploration of the balance between work and personal life. How do practices like seva and sadhana help individuals find a balance, healthy balance between their inner and outer worlds? Seva and sadhana help individuals balance their outer responsibilities with their inner well being. Seva, or selfless service, encourages us to give without attachment to personal gain, helping us focus on others while maintaining an inner sense of peace. It reminds us that true fulfillment comes from contributing to the greater good, not just personal achievements. Sadhana ensures that individuals dedicate time for inner work, cultivating stillness, clarity, and emotional balance. By integrating both seva and sadhana, individuals can create a harmonious balance between their work and personal life, similar to how characters in Grey's Anatomy manage their demanding careers while also nurturing their emotional and spiritual well being. Finally, in Grey's Anatomy, characters often experience life altering moments of clarity. How do Sudarshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya bring about such moments of clarity and awakening in individuals? Sudarshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya are both designed to help individuals achieve deep states of clarity and spiritual awakening. Sudarshan Kriya, through its rhythmic breathing, purifies the mind and body, allowing individuals to transcend mental clutter and access a deeper state of awareness. This clarity leads to moments of insight, self realization, and peace. Similarly, Shakti Kriya awakens the body's latent energy, empowering individuals to rise above confusion and gain a clear sense of direction in their lives. Much like the life altering moments of clarity seen in Grey's Anatomy, these practices provide the tools necessary for individuals to experience moments of profound awakening where they gain insights into their true nature and purpose. In Grey's Anatomy, the characters often grapple with fear and anxiety, particularly when facing life or death situations. How do practices like pranayama and Sudarshan Kriya help in overcoming fear and anxiety? Pranayama and Sudarshan Kriya are powerful tools for overcoming fear and anxiety. Pranayama, the practice of controlled breathing, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps calm the body's natural stress response by consciously controlling the breath. Individuals can bring their nervous system into balance, reducing feelings of fear and anxiety. Sudarshan Kriya, on the other hand, works on a deeper level of releasing pent up stress and emotional blockages stored in the body and mind. It helps people reconnect with their inner calm even in the most stressful situations, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who are forced to confront life threatening situations. These practices equip individuals with the tools to stay calm, grounded, and centered no matter what comes their way. In Grey's Anatomy, there are numerous examples of characters facing unresolved grief and loss. How can the practices of Sudarshan Kriya and Seva help individuals process grief and find peace after loss? Grief is a natural but often overwhelming emotion. Sudarshan Kriya helps individuals process grief by allowing them to release the emotional energy attached to loss. The deep rhythmic breathing helps calm the nervous system and clear emotional blockages, providing an opportunity to grieve and heal without being overwhelmed by the pain. Seva or selfless service can also be incredibly helpful in the grieving process by focusing on helping others and giving back to the community. Individuals shift their attention from personal sorrow to the collective good, which can help alleviate feelings of isolation and sadness. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters experience loss, and through their interactions with others, they find ways to heal. Seva and Sudarshan Kriya offer the same kind of emotional support, helping individuals find peace in the midst of grief. In the show, we see characters who struggle with identity and purpose, particularly when it comes to balancing their career and personal life. How do practices like sadhana and Gayatri Japa help individuals rediscover their sense of purpose and direction in life? Sadhana, or daily spiritual practice, and Gayatri Japa, the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra, are both deeply powerful tools for reconnecting with one's true self and purpose. Sadhana offers a structured routine of meditation, prayer, and the reflection that helps individuals align their inner values with their outer actions. It's through regular practice that we begin to realize our true calling and the deeper meaning behind our actions. Gayatri Japa has the ability to purify the mind, dispelling confusion and revealing clarity about our life's purpose. For those struggling with identity and purpose, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy, who often question their careers and relationships, these practices help individuals find clarity, direction, and a deeper understanding of their true essence, guiding them towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life. Many characters in Grey's Anatomy deal with addiction and self destructive behavior. How can art of living practices, particularly Sudarshan Kriya and Sadhana, help individuals break free from unhealthy patterns and foster long term healing? Sudarshan Kriya and Sadhana are incredibly effective in helping individuals overcome addiction and self destructive behavior. Sudarshan Kriya, with its powerful breath work, releases emotional and mental toxins, clearing the pathways for individuals to break free from the patterns that fuel addiction. The rhythmic breathing helps reset the brain's chemistry, reduce cravings, and fosters emotional stability. Sadhana, through regular spiritual practice, helps individuals create a stronger connection with their higher self, which reduces the influence of negative behaviors, just as the characters in Grey's Anatomy often struggle with addiction or unhealthy habits. These practices provide a foundation for long term recovery, fostering self awareness, emotional healing, and spiritual growth. By dedicating time for sadhana, individuals strengthen their resolve to overcome obstacles and replace self destructive habits with healthier, more fulfilling ones. The characters in Grey's Anatomy frequently experience deep moments of self doubt and imposter syndrome. How do satsang and Shakti Kriya help individuals build confidence and feel empowered in their abilities? Satsang and Shakti Kriya play pivotal roles in overcoming self doubt and imposter syndrome. Satsang, the gathering of like minded individuals for spiritual reflection, creates a supportive environment where people can share their experiences and wisdom. This sense of community helps individuals realize that they are not alone in their struggles, which can significantly boost confidence. Additionally, Shakti Kriya, a powerful technique for awakening the body's latent energy, empowers individuals to feel strong and capable. It activates the inner strength that can dissolve feelings of inadequacy and self doubt, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy, who eventually overcome their inner doubts through reflection and support from others. Satsang and Shakti Kriya provide individuals with the confidence to step into their power and embrace their true potential. In Grey's Anatomy, characters often confront the idea of mortality and the meaning of life. How does the Vedic wisdom and the teachings of Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji help individuals approach life and death with a sense of peace and acceptance? The Vedic teachings and the wisdom imparted by Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji emphasize the impermanence of life and encourage us to embrace both life and death with a sense of peace. Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji teaches that life is a continuous flow of experiences and death is merely a transition to another state of being. This understanding brings a deep acceptance and peace, allowing individuals to live more fully in the present moment without a fear of death looming over them. The teachings also emphasize the importance of living with purpose, contributing to the world, and cultivating inner peace, which can help individuals face their mortality with grace, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who confront death regularly. These teachings allow individuals to live their lives with greater clarity, peace, and acceptance of the inevitable cycle of life and death. In Grey's Anatomy, there are moments when characters find themselves in high stress environments. How do pranayama and Shakti Kriya assist in staying grounded and focused under pressure? Pranayama and Shakti Kriya are highly effective practices for staying grounded and focused in high stress environments. Pranayama, through various breathing techniques, helps regulate the breath and calm the nervous system, allowing individuals to remain centered even in chaotic or high pressure situations. Shakti Kriya works by awakening the body's energy and clearing the mind of distractions, giving individuals the mental clarity and focus necessary to perform at their best. In Grey's Anatomy, characters often work in intense life or death situations, and the ability to stay calm under pressure is crucial. Similarly, these spiritual practices provide the tools to maintain mental sharpness and emotional stability, ensuring that individuals can perform effectively in stressful environments. Many of the characters in Grey's Anatomy experience emotional burnout and fatigue. How do Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda help rejuvenate the body and mind and prevent burnout? Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda are both integral in preventing and rediscovering from recovering from burnout. Sudarshan Kriya offers a deep detoxifying experience, releasing accumulated stress and fatigue. It restores balance by soothing the nervous system, improving emotional regulation, and increasing energy levels. Ayurveda, with its holistic approach, focuses on maintaining balance through proper diet, sleep, and lifestyle. By incorporating Ayurvedic principles, individuals can optimize their health, avoiding the depletion of vital energy that leads to burnout. In Grey's Anatomy, the constant pressure and emotional weight of working in a hospital setting can lead to burnout, but these practices provide ways to replenish physical, mental, and emotional energy. Together, they create a sustainable foundation for long term vitality and well being. In Grey's Anatomy, we see characters who face moral dilemmas and difficult ethical decisions. How can the teachings of Dharma and Seva guide individuals to make ethical choices that align with their higher values? Dharma and Seva are central to making ethical decisions aligned with one's higher values. Dharma in Vedic philosophy refers to living in accordance with the moral order and one's true purpose. By connecting with Dharma, individuals can evaluate situations with clarity and make choices that are in line with their core values. Seva or selfless service encourages individuals to act with compassion and consideration for the well being of others. It shifts the focus from self interest to the collective good, making it easier to navigate difficult ethical choices. Much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who face complex moral decisions, these teachings provide a framework for acting with integrity, compassion, and a sense of higher duty to both oneself and others. Finally, many characters in Grey's Anatomy experience personal transformations after intense personal trials. How do Art of Living's teachings support personal transformation and help individuals emerge stronger after adversity? Art of Living teachings provide a comprehensive set of tools for personal transformation, especially during times of adversity. Practices like Sudarshan Kriya, Sadhana, and Seva help individuals tap into their inner resilience, allowing them to process challenges with a sense of equanimity. These practices foster deep self awareness, emotional healing, and spiritual growth, enabling individuals to navigate life's trials with grace and strength, much like the transformations we see in Grey's Anatomy where characters grow through their personal struggles. Art of Living empowers individuals to emerge from adversity stronger, more compassionate, and more connected to their higher purpose. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters experience feelings of unworthiness and struggle with imposter syndrome in their roles. How can sadhana and Sudarshan Kriya help individuals build self esteem and recognize their true potential? Sadhana and Sudarshan Kriya provide an inner framework that cultivates self awareness, self worth, and a deep connection with one's true self. Sadhana, as a regular practice of meditation, prayer, and reflection, helps individuals overcome the layers of conditioning that often make them feel unworthy by quieting the mind and creating space for inner peace. Practitioners start to recognize their inherent value and purpose. Similarly, Sudarshan Kriya, through its purifying effects on the body and mind, clears away the emotional and mental toxins that contribute to feelings of inadequacy. When individuals are aligned with their authentic self, they are no longer burdened by self doubt, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who face their internal struggles and come to terms with their worth. These practices encourage the realization of one's true potential and inherent worthiness. The characters in Grey's Anatomy often face life changing events that force them to reassess their priorities. How do practices like Gayatri Japa and Shakti Kriya help individuals realign their life goals and purpose in such moments? Gayatri Japa and Shakti Kriya serve as powerful tools to help individuals reconnect with their inner wisdom during pivotal moments of change. Gayatri Japa, through its transformative vibrations, aligns individuals with higher consciousness, helping them see beyond the immediate chaos of life. It fosters clarity and insight, guiding individuals to recognize their true purpose and direction. Similarly, Shakti Kriya, by awakening latent energy within the body, can give individuals the mental and physical strength to pursue new goals with determination and focus. These practices offer the clarity and energy needed to reassess one's life trajectory, much like how the characters in Grey's Anatomy experience transformative moments that shift their priorities and lead them to a deeper sense of purpose. Characters in Grey's Anatomy sometimes feel overwhelmed by the pressures of leadership and responsibility. How do satsang and Ayurveda help individuals handle the weight of leadership and foster emotional balance? Satsang and Ayurveda both play crucial roles in helping individuals manage the responsibilities of leadership. Satsang, by connecting individuals with a community of like minded seekers, creates a space for shared wisdom, support, and spiritual nourishment. This sense of community helps leaders find emotional grounding and reminds them of the importance of humility and service. By attending satsang, leaders are encouraged to act from a place of love and compassion rather than stress and ego. Ayurveda, with its emphasis on balance and well being, teaches leaders how to take care of their body, mind, and spirit by following an Ayurvedic lifestyle that promotes relaxation, proper nutrition, and balance. Leaders can avoid burnout and maintain emotional stability while carrying out their duties, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy, who often deal with the pressures of leadership in the medical field. These practices guide individuals to lead with wisdom, composure, and compassion. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters face a conflict between personal desires and professional obligations. How do practices like Seva and Sudarshan Kriya help individuals align their personal and professional lives in a way that brings harmony? Seva and Sudarshan Kriya provide a holistic approach to balancing personal and professional commitments. Seva or selfless service teaches individuals to prioritize the well being of others and act with a sense of duty and compassion, helping others make decisions that benefit both themselves and the greater community. By focusing on service, individuals find fulfillment that transcends personal desires, creating a sense of purpose and meaning in their professional lives. Sudarshan Kriya, through its deep breathing practices, helps clear mental clutter, making it easier to approach life's challenges with clarity and calm. It enables individuals to become even more present and less reactive, aligning their actions with their higher purpose. Like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who often struggle with balancing their personal and professional lives, these practices help individuals create a harmonious life that integrates personal fulfillment with professional success. Many characters in Grey's Anatomy experience feelings of anger and frustration, especially when dealing with loss and injustice. How do pranayama and Shakti Kriya help release pent up anger and foster emotional healing? Pranayama and Shakti Kriya are both highly effective in releasing pent up anger and fostering emotional healing. Pranayama, through specific breathing techniques, helps calm the nervous system and releases tension in the body. Anger often arises from accumulated stress, and by practicing deep breathing, individuals can clear these energetic blockages, allowing the emotional energy to release. Shakti Kriya, by awakening latent energy, helps to dissolve emotional barriers and transforms negative emotions into a source of personal empowerment. As individuals work through their anger, they also cultivate a sense of strength and emotional resilience, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who often grapple with difficult emotions. Pranayama and Shakti Kriya provide the tools to process and release anger, leading to greater emotional balance and healing. In Grey's Anatomy, we see characters go through extreme pain and emotional challenges, often testing their endurance. How do the teachings of Sudarshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya support physical and emotional endurance in difficult circumstances? Sudarshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya are both designed to enhance physical and emotional endurance. Sudarshan Kriya, with its deep breathing patterns, purifies the mind and body, enabling individuals to release accumulated stress and fatigue. By calming the nervous system, it increases resilience, allowing individuals to handle challenging situations with a greater sense of balance and emotional fortitude. Shakti Kriya, by awakening the body's energy and enhancing vitality, helps build physical strength, mental clarity, and emotional endurance. Both practices support individuals in facing challenges with a greater strength and perseverance, just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who face extreme situations. These practices provide the tools necessary to navigate life's most difficult trials with courage, endurance, and wisdom. Many of the characters in Grey's Anatomy struggle with their personal relationships and boundaries, often feeling torn between their professional roles and emotional needs. How can Ayurveda and Satsang help individuals create healthier boundaries and foster healthier relationships? Ayurveda and Satsang both play vital roles in helping individuals establish healthier boundaries and foster balanced relationships. Ayurveda emphasizes the importance of maintaining mental and physical health by following routines and practices that nurture the body's natural rhythms. This balance extends to emotional health, helping individuals set boundaries that protect their well being without guilt. By understanding one's dosha and applying Ayurvedic principles, individuals can make choices that prevent burnout and emotional exhaustion in relationships. Satsang, with its supportive environment, helps individuals cultivate a deeper sense of self awareness and emotional clarity. It provides a space for reflection and growth, enabling individuals to navigate their relationships with a sense of inner peace, compassion, and understanding. Just as the characters in Grey's Anatomy struggle to balance personal and professional relationships, Ayurveda and Satsang offer practical guidance for setting boundaries and cultivating healthy, fulfilling relationships. In Grey's Anatomy, several characters face a crisis of faith or a loss of spiritual direction. How do the practices of Sudarshan Kriya and Sadhana help individuals reconnect with their spiritual beliefs and find meaning in difficult times? Sudarshan Kriya and Sadhana are both key practices for reconnecting with one's spiritual beliefs, especially during times of crisis. Sudarshan Kriya, with its rhythmic and cleansing breathing techniques, helps individuals release emotional and mental blockages, creating the space for spiritual awakening. It helps the practitioner move beyond limiting beliefs and re establish a connection to their higher self and spiritual purpose. Sadhana, our daily practice of meditation, prayer, and reflection, provides a structured routine that nurtures spiritual growth and resilience. Through regular sadhana, individuals develop a deeper connection to their inner wisdom and a sense of faith, which can provide profound strength and meaning during times of personal crisis. Just as characters in Grey's Anatomy often grow through moments of doubt and questioning, these practices help individuals rediscover their spiritual roots and find solace in difficult times. Grey's Anatomy often explores themes of mental health such as depression and anxiety. How can pranayama and Ayurveda help individuals manage mental health challenges and create long lasting emotional wellness? Pranayama and Ayurveda are incredibly effective in managing mental health challenges like anxiety, depression, and stress. Pranayama, through its various breathing techniques, helps regulate the nervous system and balances the body's energy, which is essential for managing mental health. By focusing on the breath, individuals can calm the mind, reduce anxiety, and increase emotional stability. Ayurveda, with its holistic approach to health, provides natural remedies for mental wellness by focusing on diet, sleep, and lifestyle changes that support emotional balance. It also offers specific treatments for calming the mind, such as herbal remedies, oils, and massage, just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who struggle with the mental health issues. Pranayama and Ayurveda provide comprehensive tools for mental well being and emotional healing. Finally, in Grey's Anatomy, characters often find healing through forgiveness, both towards others and themselves. How do practices like Gayatri Japa and Satsang support emotional healing through forgiveness? Gayatri Japa and Satsang both play profound roles in the process of forgiveness, both towards others and oneself. Gayatri Japa purifies the mind and spirit, creating a space of peace and clarity. This allows individuals to release negative emotions such as anger and resentment, making it easier to forgive. The practice also aligns individuals with a higher consciousness, fostering compassion and understanding for both themselves and others. Satsang, by bringing together individuals on a spiritual path, provides a supportive environment where emotional healing can take place. It encourages people to share their struggles and receive guidance, promoting forgiveness as a path to emotional freedom. Just as the characters in Grey's Anatomy experience healing through forgiveness, these practices help individuals embrace forgiveness as a powerful tool for emotional release and healing. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters experience intense emotional suppression as they attempt to remain strong during difficult circumstances. How can Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda help release suppressed emotions and promote emotional expression? Jagadavya Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda are transformative practices that address emotional suppression and help individuals process and release suppressed feelings. Sudarshan Kriya, with its rhythmic and cleansing breath work, purges emotional toxins stored in the body, allowing individuals to experience a profound emotional release. This practice facilitates emotional catharsis by gently guiding the body to let go of the tension and pain associated with repressed feelings. Ayurveda also offers methods for balancing the emotional and physical aspects of the body. By following Ayurvedic principles, individuals can learn to tune into their emotional needs, as the body's internal balance often mirrors mental and emotional states. Just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who sometimes bottle up their emotions, these practices allow for the safe expression of feelings, reducing stress and facilitating emotional healing. In Grey's Anatomy, we see characters go through personal growth after facing deep crisis. How does sadhana play a role in spiritual growth and healing, especially during periods of extreme distress? Sadhana, or regular spiritual practice, plays a key role in supporting personal growth, especially in times of crisis during periods of intense stress or trauma. Sadhana provides a steady foundation for emotional and spiritual resilience. It fosters a deep connection to the self, allowing individuals to tap into a higher source of strength, peace, and wisdom. Practices like meditation, prayer, and self reflection cultivate mental clarity and emotional healing, helping individuals shift from a state of turmoil to one of inner balance. Just as the characters in Grey's Anatomy often find themselves transformed by the crisis they face, sadhana offers a pathway for inner growth, allowing individuals to emerge from adversity with greater wisdom, empathy, and personal growth and strength. In Grey's Anatomy, characters sometimes experience feelings of guilt or regret, after making difficult decisions. How can Seva and Gayatri Japa help release feelings of guilt and promote self forgiveness? Seva or selfless service and Gayatri Japa are powerful practices that help release feelings of guilt and promote self forgiveness. Seva, by focusing on helping others without expectation of reward, allows individuals to move beyond self centered feelings of guilt. It redirects the focus towards positive action and the well being of others. Fostering compassion and self acceptance, engaging in seva helps individuals feel connected to something larger than themselves, which can provide a sense of healing and release from past mistakes. Gayatri Japa, through its purifying effects, helps cleanse the mind and spirit, promoting a sense of inner peace and harmony. It clears negative thought patterns, helping individuals forgive themselves and let go of guilt, just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who must reconcile their mistakes. These practices guide individuals toward emotional healing and self compassion. Many characters in Grey's Anatomy face identity crisis as they struggle to understand who they are outside of their careers. How can Satsang and Sudarshan Kriya help individuals reconnect with their true self and find fulfillment beyond their professional roles? Satsang and Sudarshan Kriya offer individuals the tools to reconnect with their deeper sense of self. Beyond external labels or professional roles, Satsang, the gathering of like minded individuals for spiritual reflection, creates a supportive environment where individuals can explore their true essence. By sharing insights, wisdom, and experiences, individuals begin to realize that they are not defined by their career or external achievements, but by their intrinsic values and spiritual nature. Sudarshan Kriya, through its deep cleansing and restorative breath work, helps individuals quiet the mind and reconnect with their higher self. It releases emotional and mental blockages that may obscure their true identity, allowing individuals to discover greater clarity, peace, and purpose. As characters in Grey's Anatomy often face existential questions about their identities, these practices help individuals realize their intrinsic worth, independent of external roles or expectations. In Grey's Anatomy, the characters often encounter life or death situations that make them reconsider their life's purpose. How can Ayurveda and Shakti Kriya help individuals find clarity and purpose during pivotal moments of uncertainty? Ayurveda and Shakti Kriya both offer profound tools for finding clarity and purpose. Particularly in moments of uncertainty or crisis, Ayurveda provides a holistic approach to balancing the body, mind, and spirit through personalized routines that incorporates diet, lifestyle, and natural remedies. Individuals can maintain a state of physical and mental balance, which is crucial when grappling with life changing decisions. By understanding one's dosha or individual constitution, one can tailor practices that nurture the body's innate strength and wisdom, promoting clarity during moments of turmoil. Shakti Kriya, with its focus on activating and channeling the body's latent energy, brings a heightened sense of awareness and clarity. It helps individuals feel more grounded and centered, allowing them to tap into their inner guidance during critical life decisions, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who are thrust into high stakes situations that challenge their values and sense of purpose. These practices offer the tools to make decisions with clarity and confidence rooted in one's deeper wisdom. Jayodevya's Grey's Anatomy often portrays the emotional toll that work can take on healthcare professionals. How can pranayama and Sudarshan Kriya help reduce stress and mental exhaustion in demanding professions? Pranayama and Sudarshan Kriya are highly effective in reducing stress and mental exhaustion, especially in demanding professions like healthcare. Pranayama, through various controlled breathing techniques, helps balance the autonomic nervous system, reducing the body's stress response and fostering mental clarity. Regular practice of pranayama helps individuals release tension and restore emotional balance, allowing them to perform their task with a calm and focused mind. Sudarshan Kriya, with its deep rhythmic breathing techniques, has a powerful detoxifying effect on both the body and mind, helping to clear stress and fatigue. It revitalizes the individual by releasing emotional blockages and promoting a deep sense of peace and relaxation. Like the doctors and nurses in Grey's Anatomy, who are often overburdened by emotional and physical stress, these practices help to rejuvenate their energy, reduce mental exhaustion, and maintain emotional well being amidst high pressure environments. Characters in Grey's Anatomy frequently face moral dilemmas where they must balance compassion with their professional obligations. How do satsang and dharma help individuals navigate such ethical challenges with integrity? Satsang and dharma both provide essential guidance for navigating moral dilemmas and ethical challenges. Satsang, as a spiritual gathering, offers individuals a supportive space to discuss life's questions and receive wisdom from others. It creates a sense of community where shared values and insights help reinforce moral decision making. By participating in satsang, individuals are reminded of their core spiritual values, which guide them in aligning their actions with higher principles. Dharma in Vedic philosophy refers to the moral code or duty that aligns an individual's actions with the greater good. By understanding and living in accordance with their dharma, individuals can make ethical decisions that balance personal desires with a sense of responsibility to others, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who struggle with balancing compassion and professional obligations. These practices provide clarity, compassion, and integrity when making difficult choices. In Grey's Anatomy, burnout and emotional exhaustion are common issues among healthcare workers. How can Ayurveda and Seva prevent burnout and help restore emotional balance? Ayurveda and Seva are both powerful in preventing burnout and restoring emotional balance. Ayurveda encourages a lifestyle that prioritizes balance through proper nutrition, adequate sleep, regular exercise, and relaxation techniques, helping individuals maintain physical and emotional vitality. By following Ayurvedic guidelines suited to an individual's dosha, people can avoid the depletion of energy that often leads to burnout. Additionally, Ayurvedic herbs and practices such as Abhyanga or oil massage can rejuvenate the body, relieving stress and restoring vitality. Seva or selfless service also plays a crucial role in preventing burnout. By focusing on helping others without expectation of reward, individuals develop a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond personal achievement. Engaging in seva provides a sense of connection, meaning, and purpose, all of which counteract the emotional exhaustion that can arise from a demanding career. Like the healthcare professionals in Grey's Anatomy who experience burnout, these practices help restore balance, reduce stress, and reignite one's passion for service and compassion. In Grey's Anatomy, characters often undergo spiritual awakening after facing life altering events. How do Sudarshan Kriya and Sadhana support the process of spiritual awakening and personal transformation? Sudarshan Kriya and Sadhana are powerful tools for spiritual awakening and personal transformation. Sudarshan Kriya, through its deep breathing techniques, works on a subtle level to cleanse the mind and body, removing emotional and mental blockages. This process helps individuals experience a deeper connection to their inner self and higher consciousness, often leading to profound spiritual awakening. Sadhana, with its regular practice of meditation and prayer, helps individuals cultivate spiritual discipline and inner peace. Over time, sadhana helps individuals become more attuned to their true nature, transforming their perception of the world and their place within it. Just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who experience life altering events that prompt a spiritual awakening. These practices help individuals navigate their transformation with grace, clarity, and deeper self awareness. In Grey's Anatomy, the characters often face moments of fear and uncertainty. How do practices like pranayama and Shakti Kriya help reduce fear and increase mental clarity in such situations? Pranayama and Shakti Kriya are highly effective in reducing fear and increasing mental clarity. In times of uncertainty, pranayama helps regulate the body's stress response, promoting relaxation and calming the mind. By focusing on the breath, individuals can release anxiety and reduce the physiological effects of fear, creating a more centered and grounded experience. Shakti Kriya, by activating and channeling the body's energy, increases mental clarity, focus, and confidence. It strengthens the mind, making it easier to face fear with resilience and a calm, clear perspective, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who often face situations that evoke fear and uncertainty. These practices help individuals approach challenging circumstances with greater mental clarity, emotional stability, and fearlessness. In Grey's Anatomy, characters often face deep loss and grief due to the deaths of patients, colleagues, or loved ones. How can Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda support individuals in coping with grief and emotional pain? Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda can significantly aid individuals in managing grief and emotional pain. Sudarshan Kriya, with its deep rhythmic breathing techniques, helps clear the emotional blockages associated with grief. The breathing process cleanses and detoxifies the body, allowing suppressed emotions, including grief and sorrow, to be released. This practice helps individuals process their emotions, reducing the mental fog and emotional weight that often accompany grief. On an Ayurvedic level, grief is linked to the Vata dosha, which governs movement and is often associated with imbalance in the nervous system. Ayurvedic treatments focus on restoring balance through diet, lifestyle, and herbs that support emotional stability, nourishing the nervous system and calming the mind. Together, Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda help individuals navigate the complex emotions of loss, bringing a sense of healing and inner peace. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters undergo trauma and mental health struggles. How does sadhana and Shakti Kriya help restore mental health and emotional well being after trauma? Sadhana and Shakti Kriya are essential tools for restoring mental health and emotional well being after trauma. Sadhana, as a consistent spiritual practice, offers individuals a structured approach to address inner turmoil through meditation, prayer, and mindful reflection. Individuals can build resilience, release emotional wounds, and connect with their inner peace. Shakti Kriya, with its focus on awakening and balancing the body's energy, helps restore vitality and mental clarity, which is essential when recovering from trauma. The practice stimulates the flow of prana or life force energy, bringing a sense of renewal and emotional healing. These practices not only provide tools for managing the after effects of trauma, but also guide individuals toward a state of equanimity, helping them emerge from their challenges stronger and more grounded. Many characters in Grey's Anatomy question their life purpose and feel disconnected from their spiritual selves. How can satsang and Gayatri Japa help individuals reconnect with their deeper purpose? Satsang and Gayatri Japa provide a powerful means of connecting with one's higher purpose and spiritual essence. Satsang, which involves being in the company of wise individuals, offers an opportunity for reflection, discussion, and deeper spiritual understanding through satsang. Individuals can share their doubts and concerns and receive guidance that helps clarify their purpose. The wisdom shared in these spiritual gatherings helps individuals find clarity and meaning in life, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who seek purpose beyond their professional identities. Gayatri Japa, the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra, is a powerful form of spiritual practice that helps focus the mind and elevate the individual's consciousness. This practice is said to purify the mind and awaken a deeper sense of connection with the divine, helping individuals rediscover their spiritual path and align their actions with a higher purpose. Together, these practices help individuals reconnect with their true essence, allowing them to lead lives filled with purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. In Grey's Anatomy, the stress and emotional burden of the medical profession can lead to burnout. How can pranayama and seva prevent burnout and restore energy levels? Pranayama and seva are invaluable tools for preventing burnout and restoring energy levels in high stress professions. Pranayama, through its various breathing techniques, calms the nervous system, reducing the physical and emotional effects of stress. By incorporating regular pranayama into daily life, individuals can significantly improve their resilience to stress, avoid burnout, and maintain a balanced state of well being. These breathing exercises work on a physiological level to restore balance to the body's internal systems, promoting relaxation and rejuvenation. Seva, the act of selfless service, also plays a key role in preventing burnout. By focusing on helping others without expecting anything in return, individuals gain a deep sense of satisfaction and purpose. Serving others fosters a sense of fulfillment and joy, which can counteract the exhaustion and disillusionment that often accompany high pressure careers. Like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who grapple with emotional exhaustion, these practices offer restorative energy, both mentally and physically, helping individuals cope with their responsibilities while maintaining personal well being. In Grey's Anatomy, characters sometimes feel disconnected from their spiritual selves. How can Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda help re establish spiritual connection? Sudarshan Kriya and Ayurveda are both incredibly effective in helping individuals reconnect with their spiritual selves. Sudarshan Kriya, with its deep rhythmic breathing, is designed to harmonize the body, mind, and spirit. By engaging in this practice, individuals experience a release of emotional toxins, mental fog, and spiritual disconnection. The practice creates an inner space of calm, clarity, and mindfulness, making it easier for individuals to experience their innate spiritual essence. Ayurveda also helps foster spiritual connection by promoting holistic well being. Ayurvedic principles encourage a lifestyle that supports balance and harmony in the body and mind, which in turn supports spiritual practices such as meditation and prayer. Ayurvedic practices also guide individuals to align their lifestyle with their natural rhythms, leading to greater awareness and connection with their spiritual nature. These practices help people reconnect with their soul's purpose and experience a deeper sense of peace and spiritual fulfillment. In Grey's Anatomy, characters face constant change in their personal and professional lives. How can satsang and Shakti Kriya help individuals embrace change and remain grounded during times of uncertainty? Satsang and Shakti Kriya provide crucial support for individuals facing change and uncertainty. Satsang creates an environment of spiritual reflection and connection where individuals can discuss and share their experiences, fears, and challenges. It provides wisdom and guidance on how to navigate the ebb and flow of life with grace and equanimity. The collective energy and insights gained from satsang help individuals embrace change rather than resist it. On the other hand, Shakti Kriya, which activates and balances the body's energy, fosters mental clarity, resilience, and emotional stability. It helps individuals remain centered and grounded despite external fluctuations like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who face constant shifts in their lives. These practices empower individuals to approach change with a greater acceptance, flexibility, and inner peace. In Grey's Anatomy, many characters experience conflict between their personal life and career. How can Ayurveda and Seva help restore balance between the two? Ayurveda and Seva provide a practical and spiritual approach to balancing career and personal life. Ayurveda encourages individuals to maintain a balanced lifestyle that prioritizes both personal well being and professional responsibilities. Through Ayurvedic practices, individuals can learn to manage their energy efficiently, ensuring that their work does not drain their personal life. Personalized routines that incorporate diet, sleep, exercise, and relaxation can help prevent burnout and maintain emotional balance, allowing individuals to perform well in their careers without sacrificing their personal life. Seva, the practice of selfless service, helps individuals shift their focus from purely self centered concerns to a broader sense of community and compassion. By engaging in seva, individuals gain a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose, which naturally restores balance between their career and personal life, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who constantly juggle work and personal commitments. These practices help individuals create harmony and integration between the two, leading to a fulfilling and balanced life. In Grey's Anatomy, characters sometimes struggle with forgiveness, either forgiving others or themselves. How can Sudarshan Kriya and Gayatri Japa aid in the process of forgiveness? Sudarshan Kriya and Gayatri Japa are powerful tools that can support individuals in the process of forgiveness. Sudarshan Kriya, through its Yes, Sudarshan Kriya and Gayatri Japa are powerful tools that support individuals in the process of forgiveness. Sudarshan Kriya, through its rhythmic breath work, helps release emotional blockages and mental tension, making it easier for individuals to let go of anger, resentment, and hurt. The practice creates a sense of inner peace, helping individuals approach the process of forgiveness with a clear mind and an open heart. Gayatri Japa, the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra, is a powerful spiritual practice that purifies the mind and heart, helping individuals release negative emotions and cultivate compassion. By regularly chanting this mantra, individuals can overcome their inner resistance to forgiveness and experience emotional healing, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who face challenges in letting go of past grudges. These practices provide a deep sense of inner peace and clarity, facilitating the process of forgiveness and healing. In Grey's Anatomy, characters often deal with life and death decisions. How can satsang and dharma guide individuals in making ethical decisions that align with their higher values? Satsang and Dharma offer profound guidance in making ethical decisions, especially when facing life and death situations. Satsang, by providing a supportive community for reflection and spiritual discourse, helps individuals explore their values and principles. In Satsang, individuals can find wisdom from the collective insights of others, which helps them align their decisions with their higher selves. Dharma, as the moral code of right action, guides individuals in making decisions that uphold integrity, compassion, and responsibility. By living in alignment with their dharma, individuals can navigate ethical dilemmas with confidence, knowing that their actions are in harmony with their deeper spiritual principles. Just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who must make difficult choices, these practices help individuals make decisions that reflect their highest truth and spiritual wisdom. Jai Gurudev, the characters in Grey's Anatomy often experience months and moments of spiritual awakening. How do Sudarshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya help individuals experience spiritual transformation and growth? So, Darshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya are transformative practices that lead to profound spiritual awakening. Sudarshan Kriya, through its deep breathing techniques, clears mental and emotional blockages, allowing individuals to experience heightened states of awareness and consciousness. The practice helps individuals detach from their limiting thoughts and fears, allowing them to experience their true essence. Shakti Kriya, by activating the body's energy centers, enhances the flow of prana or life force, leading to a greater connection with the divine. It helps individuals access deeper levels of spiritual awareness, unlocking a profound sense of peace, purpose, and clarity. These practices facilitate spiritual growth, much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who undergo spiritual transformations during pivotal moments in their lives. So, Darshan Kriya and Shakti Kriya offer the tools for individuals to experience a shift in consciousness, leading to personal and spiritual growth. The characters in Grey's Anatomy often struggle with relationships, be it with romantic partners, friends, or family. How do the practices of pranayama and Ayurveda help improve interpersonal relationships? Pranayama and Ayurveda both play vital roles in improving interpersonal relationships by fostering emotional balance, self awareness, and compassion. Pranayama, through the regulation of breath, helps individuals manage emotional reactions and stress. When emotions are balanced, people are better able to communicate and connect with others. Regular practice of pranayama calms the nervous system, reduces impulsive reactions, and promotes mindfulness, enabling individuals to respond more thoughtfully and kindly in relationships. Ayurveda, with its holistic approach, teaches individuals to understand their unique physical and emotional constitutions, or the doshas, and how they interact with others. By learning about their own Ayurvedic makeup, individuals can better understand how they may unintentionally trigger negative responses from others. Ayurveda also promotes lifestyle adjustments that enhance emotional balance, such as diet, sleep, and self care routines. This balance allows individuals to approach relationships with more patience, understanding, and empathy, ultimately leading to healthier and more harmonious interactions. Much like how characters in Grey's Anatomy experience growth in their personal relationships over time, in Grey's Anatomy, characters often experience existential crisis about the meaning of life. How can the practices of Sudarshan Kriya and Gayatri Japa help individuals discover a deeper sense of purpose? Sudarshan Kriya and Gayatri Japa are both transformative practices that can help individuals discover a deeper sense of purpose, especially during moments of existential questioning. Sudarshan Kriya, with its profound impact on the mind body connection, purifies the mind, reducing mental clutter and allowing space for deeper self awareness. As individuals practice this technique, they begin to feel a connection with their inner selves, and this connection provides clarity regarding their purpose in life. The release of emotional blockages and stress opens individuals to a greater understanding of their true calling, allowing them to navigate life with greater meaning and intention. Gayatri Japa, the chanting of the Gayatri Mantra, is a powerful way to elevate one's consciousness and connect with a higher spiritual force. Regular chanting of the Gayatri Mantra calms the mind, clears mental fog, and enhances spiritual insight, helping individuals perceive a greater sense of purpose and direction in their lives. For those grappling with existential dilemmas, these practices offer a sense of peace, clarity, and purpose, helping them move through life's challenges with a renewed sense of understanding. In Grey's Anatomy, the characters often deal with the conflicting values in their professional and personal lives. How do the teachings of Dharma and Seva help individuals align their actions with their core values? Dharma and Seva are foundational principles that help individuals align their actions with their core values. Dharma, in its essence, represents one's moral duty and purpose in life. It's not just about following societal rules, but aligning one's actions with what is ethically right and in harmony with universal principles. Through understanding and practicing Dharma, individuals can make decisions that are guided by compassion, integrity, and truth, helping them reconcile personal and professional conflicts that arise from differing values. Seva or selfless service shifts the focus from personal gain to serving others with love and compassion. By engaging in seva, individuals naturally cultivate humility, compassion, and a sense of interconnectedness. This practice strengthens a person's core values and allows them to operate from a place of greater spiritual and emotional integrity. Characters in Grey's Anatomy who face moral dilemmas in their professional roles can find guidance from Dharma and Seva, which encourage them to act from a place of service, responsibility, and ethical alignment rather than personal bias or self interest. Many characters in Grey's Anatomy feel overwhelmed by external expectations, whether from family, society, or their profession. How do practices like Shakti Kriya and Sudarshan Kriya help individuals overcome pressure and stay true to themselves? Shakti Kriya and Sudarshan Kriya are incredibly effective in helping individuals navigate external pressures and stay grounded in their true selves. Shakti Kriya, by awakening the body's energy, help individuals increase their inner strength and resilience. This practice clears mental blockages and creates an energetic flow that enhances clarity, focus, and emotional stability. When individuals are energized and centered through Shakti Kriya, they become less susceptible to being swayed by external expectations and more confident in their own decisions. Sudarshan Kriya, with its deep cleansing and calming effects, reduces the stress and anxiety that often accompany external pressures by bringing a person's mind and body into balance. Sudarshan Kriya helps individuals reconnect with their inner wisdom, enabling them to make decisions that are in line with their true nature rather than reacting to the expectations of others. These practices provide individuals with the tools to break free from external pressures and live authentically, just like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who over time learn to assert their own values and desires amid external demands. The characters in Grey's Anatomy often face the question of life and death in their work. How can Ayurveda and Sudarshan Kriya help individuals approach mortality and the cycle of life with peace and acceptance? Ayurveda and Sudarshan Kriya both provide profound support in helping individuals navigate the inevitable truths of life and death with peace and acceptance. Ayurveda, through its understanding of the natural cycles of life, teaches individuals to honor their body and mind's natural rhythms. Ayurveda emphasizes balance, harmony, and living in alignment with the seasons and cycles of nature, which naturally supports an acceptance of the cycle of life and death. It encourages individuals to understand their life force or prana and how it flows through them, thereby fostering an appreciation for the impermanence of life and the importance of living fully in the present moment. So, Darshan Kriya, through its deep breath work, helps individuals release attachments and fears surrounding mortality. The practice fosters an awareness of the impermanence of all things, helping individuals develop a sense of equanimity and acceptance in the face of life's challenges, including death, by fostering a deep connection with the inner self. So Darshan Kriya brings peace and serenity even in the face of the unknown, like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who are constantly confronted with life and death decisions. These practices help individuals embrace the fragility of life and develop a peaceful, balanced approach to mortality. The characters in Grey's Anatomy often deal with feeling disconnected or isolated from others, especially during moments of crisis. How can the practices of satsang and seva help foster a sense of belonging and connection? Satsang and seva are both powerful practices for fostering a sense of connection and belonging, especially during times of crisis or isolation. Satsang, the gathering of like minded individuals for spiritual learning and reflection, provides a supportive community where individuals can share their challenges, doubts, and experiences. In these gatherings, individuals realize they are not alone in their struggles and they gain the strength from the collective wisdom and energy of the group. Satsang fosters a sense of community, belonging, and spiritual connection, which can be especially comforting during times of emotional crisis. Seva or selfless service helps individuals move beyond feelings of isolation by focusing on the needs of others. By giving of oneself without expectation of reward, individuals experience a deep sense of fulfillment and interconnectedness. Seva teaches that through service, one becomes part of something much larger than themselves, leading to a deep sense of belonging to a greater spiritual and social community. Much like the characters in Grey's Anatomy who find solace in their bonds with colleagues, these practices help individuals navigate feelings of isolation and find comfort in the connection with others, both spiritually and emotionally. Jagadev.